Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone and salutations to all the sincere camp. Yeah, and the next phase of Esau Edom's plan, or the next phase, the next crisis, the next, global issue, the next big thing that will come around wherein you have all of the elites of Esau Edom and all the normal players, all the normal, the usual suspects, let me say like that, congregate together in order to form a solution to the problem that the people are reacting to. You see the Hegelian dialectic in its work. But really, the title of this video is simply just coming soon, the next major crisis, right? Because we already know how it is in Israel's kingdom, and from the way things have been moving, especially in terms of prophecy. We're seeing prophecy unfold and seeing prophetic events go forth, and the times that are also coming into as well, and the times that we are already in. We know that, or you should know, and it should be obvious to you that the next major crisis is in the works. And we are just looking to see exactly what that would be, with all the, things that are happening on the earth. Okay. Let me give some examples of that, with the attempt at a resurgence of the CV-19, what that is, the subliminal programming that is being put in the movies, specifically starting with, specifically Leave the World Behind, with the wars and the rumors of wars and all the prophecies that are in the scriptures coming to pass, and the frequency of these prophecies happening day by day also increasing, right? We see that this kingdom is already reaching a head, and is reaching the point where, the elites of Esau Edom are seeing that their time, right? The opportunity that they have to rule is dwindling down, just as it is written right here in the book of Revelation, the 12th chapter. So this is the book of Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's right. So Israel is looking to move to the next stage, right? The next step of his great reset, New World Order agenda, which basically what you are seeing is, right, the gradual process to that next step. So the next major crisis, right? The next catalyst for the next catalyst for Israel's New World Order is about to come upon the earth. And you can only we know through prophecy exactly what is going to be, or what it is even leading to, which is actually what I want to talk about. But let me get this preset before I go into that. Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Right? So that's why we see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, and what we prophesy about, we always say it, the downfall and the destruction of this kingdom, because that is the Lord that the men of the Lord have been given since the time of old, to prophesy against evil kingdoms, to prophesy against, great kingdoms of war and of evil, of pestilence. And we have already been giving these prophecies day by day, starting from the apostles on down, every single day for the past 50 or 60 years right now. The men of the Lord have been on the highways and byways prophesying of war and of evil and of pestilence upon this kingdom. And now you see that war and that evil and that war and that evil and that pestilence going forth, and it hasn't even come to to its natural conclusion or to its climax. The climax, of course, will be during the time of Jacob's trouble, which is exactly what I was going into. When you see Esau Edom once again, just like Revelation 12 verse 12 says, that the devil will come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, right? And eventually with that Jacob's trouble will also come, you know, the MOTB, because I saw some article which was the inspiration for this video, but unfortunately I couldn't find any substantial or any solid information on it, so I didn't really bring out anything about it, where it says that new CV19, jabs are in the work that are syringeless, what I'm looking for, a needle free, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You don't need to use the chai stigma to, your sakana, the chai to the karama to get that juice up in you. And that's, the next stage of Esau Edom's plan is giving you that um, basically desensitization and predictive, not predictive programming, but basically a desensitization and indoctrination, right, to the idea of mass, you know, mandating of a thing inserted. And that's really what the whole C19 situation was about, lockdowns eventually leading to you receiving, the jab and then being able to continue and live the normal life. And now that's idea, right? That's why Estoidem is constantly pushing this threat of the sea making a return because it's basically trying to keep that fear and even more importantly, that spirit alive of being put in lockdowns, right? Having to have a pass, right, to prove that you can go out and have a job and basically live life normally because what Esau is doing is that he's preparing the people to receive his mark, which of course you already know what that mark is, the MOT, which is the MOTB, which is the implantable RFID microchip. We're coming into those times as well. So yeah, my bid for the next major crisis is obviously something having to do with the MOTB because I'm coming into those times, where these devils will start to show their hand. Well, I mean, show it more than they already have because right now, we're just patiently waiting for prophecy to jump into an even greater stage or level than it already is right now because the amount of things that are going forth throughout the earth is already splendid, beautiful enough, but it is still not enough, right? Just like, preaching this gospel is never enough. The same way that the prophecy is coming to pass, it's not yet enough up until this place is completely, this kingdom is completely destroyed. Right, so the next step in prophecy is, more movement towards the destruction of Babylon the Great, especially during the times we are coming into, this period, the winter solstice, the end of Esau's calendar year. It's always a time when you have a high level spiritual activity, high level wickedness, high level, it's like a spiritual wickedness in high places. I mixed up. That is the time that we're in right now. Okay, where we'll see, Esau making his next move, and we'll know what these devils plan to do on the earth. And we already have an idea of that, and it causes it all both small and great as it is written. Can't really put it because you never know with this YouTube, with these devils, their censorship it has gotten to a whole new level. Okay, so let me get these presets. Here it is. So this is the book of Isaiah 42 verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. And this is basically just, so let me start from the top again. Isaiah 42 verse 8, I am Yahweh, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. And that's why you see the men of the Lord, the prophets, are always prepared for whatever evil, whatever wickedness that Esau might prepare for our people. Because the Most High, however, Shani has already declared, the prophets, already declared prophecy, already given his men the prophecy of what is to come upon the earth, specifically, what these devils are about to bring upon the earth, which is why we were sent out to the highways and byways and we were sent to do these sit down videos to warn our people that As it is written, the devil has come but for to kill and to steal and to destroy. And that is exactly what you are going to be seeing happening on the earth very soon because Esau Edom is going on engagement even more than normal. These devils are completely losing it, right? And that's why you see so much wickedness, wickedness exploding and expanding in this kingdom because the next step of Esau Edom's plans are coming, and these devils will who knows what new thing these devils will push. Alright, so with that, let me end it right there once again. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Basham Rashai, Basham Rakakwadashwa, Abad Papa. And through the Spirit of your Kiam and your Aqua edified. Shalom.